What I really want to know, my viewers and my subscribers, what I really want to know, why people feel offended when you speak about the crime and the violence that are plaguing Jamaica. Why people feel offended when you speak about the crime and the violence and you mention the Prime Minister name, the Security Minister name. Why people feel offended? Who should we be holding accountable for all the crime and the violence that is happening in Jamaica? Who responsible for make sure say this crime and violence not plague Jamaica? Oh, no, remember when the People's National Party were in power, what the Prime Minister say? Oh, no, remember when the Prime Minister say? Let me refresh on our brain before we go no further. Like up the video, people. Like up the video right now. Alright? Like up the video because some people behave like I say. The Prime Minister not forget blame for all of the crime and the violence them. We are going to Jamaica. Listen to this.
All well-thinking Jamaicans should raise their voice in concert against the high levels of crime and against the government in not doing enough in controlling crime. All well-thinking Jamaicans should raise their voice in concert against the high levels of crime and against the government in not doing enough in controlling crime.
So what I want to know, where all of them promise they gone? Remember, you have the tool to curb crime and violence. You promise the Jamaican people them. The people them trust you and vote you in a power. And now people have to live and afraid. People afraid to come out a door. People afraid to even open their own a door. People afraid to go to bathroom and left every bathroom door open. Mr. Prime Minister. And when me come and talk about it, and when any other well-thinking Jamaican talk about it, you have one set of people in a green clothes. We are trying to go on, like I said, they want to intimidate people. Prime Minister, what you going to do to stop the crime and the violence we happen in Jamaica? You have the tool. You have everything to stop the crime and violence, but you are not stopping it. Remember when the other party did not power, Prime Minister? You go down on your knees and you bow to the Jamaican people and you say you can curb crime and violence in Jamaica. You can stop it. So why now? You cannot stop the crime and violence. And your green people them are follow people. And I disrespect people. Make me know. But people, them clap way one of the alleged shooter that involved in the shooting and the loss of life of the people them over there in Fort Port, Clarendon. Well, people, bless up to my viewers and my subscribers them. Me hope everybody having a blessed and a wonderful evening. Now, my viewers and my subscribers, remember, in everything you do, always put God first. In every and any situation, just always remember to call upon God. Always remember to pray because a prayer day keep the devil away. Now, my viewers and my subscribers, we have a lot coming up inside this update. So you definitely don't want to miss none. So leave a like on this video. Give it a thumbs up. Alright? We are going to run the intro and come back. We soon forward. So welcome back to my viewers and my subscribers them. Big up to all of my viewers, big up to all of my subscribers them. We continually support the channel and help the channel to grow. Now, remember to leave a like on this video. Remember to give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you're a new viewers first time on my channel, then please subscribe to my channel and turn on the post notification bell so whenever we drop new content, you will be first to be notified. Share the content with a friend, a family, a loved one. Share it on your social media platform. Now, my viewers and my subscribers, one of the alleged shooter that went over there and did that wicked and cruel act to those people over there in Clarendon get clapped away by the security force. Now, people, that was very quick. And I saw the police force need for work. And me only hope say them a clap with the right people them. Me only hope say them a do it to the right people them. And do not harass innocent people. But what I am saying is that I saw the police force for work. And me only hope say them wouldn't take things serious so. in a every single case. In a every case possible that is out there. Because me no see where them a push out the effort to make sure say crime and violence curve in other country. Me no see which one them a push the effort to solve crime in a Jamaica. The Prime Minister need to come down. Him need to come down now. The Prime Minister cares zero about the people of Jamaica. Him cares zero about fighting crime in this country. The only thing me see the Prime Minister fight for is his pocket. Money. Right? Just money. And pressure the people of Jamaica. Like the other day with SSL. When Nigel Clark come out and say, taxpayers will have to pay back SSL. Taxpayers would have to pay back SSL. And I was like, if it is not government business, why should taxpayers pay back a private company? Just like with the hurricane the other day, when they want taxpayers to buy back JPS light posts and them light wire and pay JPS workers. And we are taxpayers, JPS, a private company. But just to try to show you the pressure where the Prime Minister put down on the poor people of Jamaica. But when it come on to fighting crime, to make the people of Jamaica safe, have a safe environment, he cares zero about that. It's more about his pocket. But people, make we check the story and hear what the Jamaican Constable Force had to say, people. So this is from the Jamaican Star, my viewers and my subscribers. One of the men suspected of being a shooter in the Sunday's mass killing in Cherry Tree Lane, Clarendon, was shot and killed this afternoon during an operation by the security force. He has been identified as Steve Smith, otherwise called Tika or Fly Brain.
A man suspected to be involved in the murder of the 8 people in Clarendon was killed Wednesday in a special operation conducted by the police alongside the Jamaica Defence Force, the JDF, and the major organised crime and anti-corruption agency, MOCA.
He has been identified as Steve Smith, also known as Tika or Flybrain, from Comfort or Yorktown Division in the parish. The Independent Commission of Investigations, INDICOM, was on the scene and is processing the incident. Residents in the meantime have already said the police have the wrong man. They say Smith was playing football in the community Sunday night. In a press release, the Jamaica Constabulary Force says Smith was suspected of being involved in numerous contract-related killings and other serious and illicit activities in Clarendon and other parishes. He was wanted by the Maypen Police for murder for some time and was a person of interest in several other murder investigations.
So the question I want to ask, how long now since the police have this man on the radar? Because this man seems like I know somebody where did I hide. Because as I not hear the residents of people, as somebody where did I play football Sunday night. Not trying to justify nothing, but we are trying to get the answer to all of this. Is this man really one of the men that did that gruesome act, or is just a scapegoat to make we forget about the whole incident? Because so far I don't trust this, you know. So far I don't trust the people. Because if you go for someone and the person is not in a shootout with you, why shoot? Why take his 3 points? Why never bring him in and try to get some answer out of him to find the rest of them? This just look fishy to me. It look very fishy, like fish are selling night. But people, big and serious, the police and the government have to give the public a response to make them feel like I say, yes, them are work and everything is okay and in place, and then have to worry themselves because them are do every single thing. So them are going to always pick on the easiest target where them can catch. But is it really one of those men that took the life of those people? That is a big question that I would love to get an answer for. That is a big question we would love for them to give us an answer for. Because if it is not one of those men, the police them need to do everything in their power to catch those men that have done such a gruesome hack. And don't put on a face in the public to make the public feel like I say, yes, everything is okay. And then 2 days from now, you hear say the man and go back down there and them go do worse. I'm just saying, people, it just not look good to me. And knowing this government, it will do anything to get a pretty face. Knowing how the Prime Minister stay, it will do anything, it will stage anything, just to look good in the eyes of the public. Remember, the Prime Minister put up $25 million, for anybody with information. 5 of that $25 million if you can give it any one of those men, and 5 men, right? The Prime Minister already say have the name, so why you need people to give you information for? You're supposed to have all the information. You're supposed to have it. But just don't trust the Prime Minister, and I don't trust nothing at all. What am I do? Trust me on one day. I don't trust nothing about the Prime Minister. But people, you can say to thought down below in the comment section and leave a like on this video.
The people, the smoke has now cleared in Cherry Tree Lane in Clarendon. The family members are just coming to terms now what really take place with their relatives. Where 8 people is now unalive. And the official report came out now and they are actually saying it's 17 people who were actually shot in the incident. Right? So that would make it, people. 8 people lost their lives and 9 people are still nursing gunshot wound. And among those 9 people is a 1-year-old. And among the 8 people who passed away is an 8-year-old boy. That's the official report that I am getting now, guys. Family members now are still crying after what happened. Trying to come to terms, trying to get to grips what really took place in a small community in Clarendon. People, the surprising part about this, which I want to touch on today, about this massacre in Clarendon, the surprising and the frightening bit about this is that the masterminds behind this terrible, disgraceful, horrific attack in Clarendon that claimed the lives of 8 people, ranging from different age groups, from as young as 8 years old, is that these masterminds are people who have gotten the chance to make a better life for themselves, who have migrated from Jamaica to rather America, England, and Canada. These are people who are living overseas, who have the money, to finance the resources that carry out this deadly attack in Clarendon. No. You would think that Jamaica is a very struggling country. And a lot of people need that opportunity because what they think is the grass is greener on the other side, people. Right? And a lot of people leave Jamaica, go to America, Canada, England, and some of them have carved out a better life for themselves through hard work and dedication, going back to school, educating themselves, and living, right, abiding by the rules of the country that they are in, and also being stand-up citizens. But then on the other hand, you have a lot of people who get the opportunity to go to America, Canada, England, and you know what they do instead? They go to this country. They go on the street, they sell white powder, they sell weed, they sell this, they do all the illegal stuff, which brings in fast money. And that fast money which comes into them, they send that money back to Jamaica to finance gangs and criminal activity. And as a result of that finances from overseas, what happened Sunday night in Clarendon, Cherry Tree Lane is a prime example of the players overseas who are investing in crime and violence in Jamaica. The Prime Minister of Jamaica said that they have passed on 31 names to the American government who are living in America, who are mastermind behind numerous criminal activities going on in Jamaica. They are the mastermind behind a lot of the gang activities going on in Jamaica. And not only that, people, not only overseas players who are involved in these things, criminal activities going on in Jamaica, financing the gangs and all of that, but a lot of criminals who are already behind bars in Jamaica, they are also the masterminds of a lot of these crimes through the use of cell phone orders. They have a cell phone in prison and they stay from behind bars and carry out these orders and decide who is supposed to live and who is supposed to unalive. So now the government has taken the initiative. The Jamaican government, the Minister of Security has taken the initiative to install CCTV in these prisons to monitor the use of cell phone and all these other activity, because they get to understand when they catch a criminal on the streets in Jamaica for the crime that they have committed and put them behind bars, especially these gang members, they realize that these people, their powers haven't been cut in any way at all. The only difference is that you have taken away their freedom on the street, but you haven't taken away their influence. So whereas they were gang leaders and members of notorious gangs in Jamaica, right? And you put them behind bars, as long as they have a cell phone, they can still carry out. They can still carry out their acts from behind bars. How does this happen? Oh, you may wonder that these young men in Jamaica who are not working, no source of income, find the money to finance, to buy weapons, to buy cars, to buy ammunition. The mastermind that are overseas, they are the ones who are the main player in financing these gangs. And also, a lot of these young men who are involved in the lottery scamming, who get the fast money, that money is invested back in firearm and ammunition. And people, Cherry Tree Lane Massacre is a prime example. Look how many people right now in Jamaica is trying their utmost best to get a chance to leave Jamaica to go overseas, to have a better life for themselves and provide a better life for them family. Right? Some of them go on farm work. Some of them go on hotel programs and everything, and they go and work. They work their ass off, people, for a better life. But then you have a lot of these people who may travel to Barbados to go across the border to America. They may travel to Mexico to go across the border to America. They get into America. They get involved in the illegal activity in America, Canada, England, by whatever means they get to this country. And their money that they get from this illegal activity is sent back into Jamaica to destroy Jamaica, to finance gang, to buy the most high-power weapons that you can think of, to turn it on their own citizens of Jamaica. And you know what? They sit in their homes in America, Canada, and England, living a good life with their family, pretending as if they do nothing wrong, when they are the ones behind 8 people losing their lives in Clarendon. Numerous incidents. They make a phone call. They send down 100,000, 200, 500, 1 million, 2 million, and decide who lives and who die. How do we stop this, you may ask? When they are in the foreign country, it's very hard for you to stop, because sometimes you don't know who is who. And this is where you find that these money transfer places, when they start to be a little bit more stricter and who send money, you need to have the source where you're sending your money from to send money to Jamaica. It's not such a bad thing. Because there is millions of dollars going into Jamaica from overseas to finance criminal activity. And this is a result of people, family members right now, in mourning right across Jamaica because of these masterminds who are living overseas and the ones who are behind bars. Jamaica, if we don't take a stand as Jamaicans, and there's a lot of people in Jamaica who provide shelter and safeguard these criminals, and then they class themselves as not being involved in anything criminal. And when the police get them, you see people coming out with placard and let you know who is innocent and who is not innocent. But guess what? What about the lives of the people who have been taken by the hands of these criminals? Jamaica, there needs to be some intervention in Jamaica. There needs to be some legislation in Jamaica which let criminals tremble in their boots when they hear that police is after them. People, up until now, I still haven't come to terms of what is happening in my beautiful little island. When things like this happen in Jamaica, like I have said before, even diehard Jamaicans think about forgetting about Jamaica. Believe.